Hey there, in this video, I'm going to talk about AI agents and how they can be a game changer when building web applications with Caspio. But before we dive in, let's quickly answer the obvious questions. What is Caspio? What are AI agents? And how do they come together to automate web applications? Let's take a look. First and foremost, Caspio is a no-code, low-code platform that offers two unique and powerful app building frameworks, Bridge and Flex. Bridge is ideal for tech-savvy business users who don't mind occasionally working with code to achieve precise outcomes, while Flex was designed for an even easier visual experience. In both frameworks, you start by building tables, and depending on your app's needs, you might have just a few or many tables. Each table is made up of fields, and each field can have its own data type. You can also join tables to form relationships just like you would in any relational database software. Both frameworks use directories, which is Caspio's built-in identity provider, to manage users, login security, and overall authentication experience. So what's the difference between Bridge and Flex? It mostly comes down to how you build your interfaces and how you deploy your applications. Let me show you. In Bridge, you use the point-and-click data page wizard to create forms, reports, calendars, charts, and more, and there is zero coding. Once you build each interface, you'll receive a short deploy code you can embed directly into your own website. When users navigate your site, they'll interact with these data pages, everything from signing in, submitting data, viewing dashboards, filtering reports, calculating information, and much, much more. Deployment in Bridge is mainly through embedding, and because data pages are so customizable, your users won't even know Caspio is running behind the scenes. You can match every interface perfectly to your brand's look and feel. Now, what about Flex? Let's take a look. Flex is designed to make app building even easier, and Caspio fully hosts every aspect of your web application, your logo, your navigation menu, your data, your forms, and your reports. You don't need your own website when using Flex. Inside the Designer tab, you can see exactly what you're building in real time. Flex uses segments, which are sections of your app tied to user roles. Inside each segment, you can create app pages, essentially web pages where you add all of your app interfaces. Deployment is also very simple. Head to the Deployment tab, toggle the buttons to deploy individual app pages or entire segments, and you're live. Click on any one of the links, log in if you've authenticated your app, and you'll be able to see exactly what you've created for each one of your segments. So how do you decide which framework is right for you? If you already have a website and want your application to blend seamlessly with your brand, I recommend Bridge. But if you don't have a website and need something up and running quickly, Flex might be the better choice. When it comes to deep customization and aesthetics, Bridge is still a bit more powerful, but Caspio is quickly narrowing that gap with Flex updates. Alright, so what are AI agents and how do they make our applications more powerful? Put simply, an AI agent is a set of instructions that carries out a task or series of tasks automatically. Let me show you what that looks like inside Caspio. Here's a support ticketing app I built using Caspio Flex. Customers are able to submit support tickets. What I want is for the agent to send both the ticket title and description to OpenAI, analyze the content, and return a sentiment, then store the sentiment back into my application. In my ticket data table, I added a user sentiment field to capture the AI's response. First, go into the Integrations tab and make sure you've added the AI-powered GPT Connect extension. By the way, all the extensions in the Integrations tab can be used in both Bridge and Flex. Next, create your agent. Give it a name and select the default profile. Choose the table where you want to store the AI's response and select the event that triggers it. In this case, insert, so when a customer submits a ticket, the agent will automatically run. In step 3, create a prompt for OpenAI, asking it to analyze the title and description and categorize the sentiment as positive, neutral, or negative. Finally, pick the field to store the response and click Create. That's it. Now, whenever a ticket is submitted, the sentiment is automatically analyzed and stored, helping your support team prioritize tickets more effectively. This is just one example of how you can add real automation and intelligence to your applications without writing any code. I hope you found this video helpful. To learn more about Caspio and how it helps users build powerful internal and external applications, visit our knowledge base or set up a free trial and start building today.